Hi everyone and welcome back to the Lee Home Team. So as you know, right now we're going through a housing crisis. There's a lot of things affecting that crisis. We're going to go over a couple things that can help you get your offer accepted. All right, so number one, make sure your pre-approval is strong and you have a fully underwritten pre-approval. What does that mean, Jay? That means that the lender fully underwrites your loan previously to you making an offer on a property. What that does is it weeds out any issues that could come up within the process so that we know ahead of time so that we can get it fixed and handled before we make an offer. Number two, now this one's a little bit trickier. So one of the things that we've done to get our offers accepted and not have to bridge a gap on appraisals is make sure that we comp the house properly. So having a strong agent that really understands and knows appraisals and values of properties makes a huge difference. Recently, myself, I was able to get a home. It was listed at $725,000. We offered $800,000. We got the home at $800,000 because it was beyond what the seller and the listing agent thought that they could get for the home. But through comping the property properly, we knew that it would comp out over $800,000, so we offered $800,000. What happened? Well, my buyer got the property first day, didn't have any other issues, and the property appraised at $800,000, so my buyer did not have to come out of pocket for the difference. That's a win-win. So 100% finance from a VA loan on an $800,000 home that was listed at $725,000, and we got it to appraise because we know value. Number three, when placing an offer on a property, make sure that your agent writes a strong offer. You want to have things in there such as an SIP, which is a seller in possession, to give that seller a couple extra days after the close of escrow to close on their replacement property, as well as get time to move out. Now, you can ask for a rent back in those situations where the seller pays you, per day per diem, what your mortgage is on the property. I highly recommend not doing that because any money you save the seller gives you a better chance of becoming that new homeowner. Number four, when coming in, if we know that the house is going to appraise and you have the money in the bank to make sure that if there is a gap in appraisal, we can waive that appraisal contingency. Now, I would only suggest doing this if you had the funds in the bank to cover the difference. If you don't have a lot of money in the bank, do not do that because you will definitely lose the home. Number five, I think. Losing count here, here's a whole bunch of them. Inspection contingencies. When you go through the property, really take a hard look at everything that's in the house. Now, putting a shorter inspection contingency and a shorter loan and a shorter appraisal on everything really makes your offer stand out, as well as, last but not least, a short closing. Now, some sellers, very rarely, but some sellers do need a longer closing. So it's very important for your agent to reach out to the listing side and ask them, hey, what do you need? What do you want? How can we accommodate the seller? How can we make the seller happy? It's not always about dollar amounts. Sometimes it's about the offer and the way that it's written. So there you go, a quick couple minutes on how you can get your offer accepted, especially by a listing agent like me and the rest of us here at the Lee Home Team. We thank you for tuning in. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe, and make sure you hit that little bell over there so that you get notified every time we put up a new video. All right, talk to you soon.